Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. So, in today's video, I will cover the topic of how to manifest consistent communication with your specific person. Now, this topic is something that is a little bit vast, and I have covered some aspects of it in a video I posted a week or two back, which is what to do if you're ghosted by someone. So I will link this down below. I would recommend watch this video and then watch that one. Or if you have seen that one before, then it's good because they are interconnected and it will make more sense to watch both of them because that will provide you the most value in relation to this topic. Coming to this video, let's get into detail in it. Before I start, I would really ask you guys and request you guys to, when you listen to this video, listen to it from a very open point of view because it will matter a lot on how and from which way do you perceive this. Because in this video, if you start to look at things from a perspective of fear-driven mindset, then it will not go in the expected manner. And if you actually look at it from a very open mindset, you can learn immensely from this video because I will be talking about a few things. Watch this video to the end. There are different kind of people who are wanting to manifest consistent communication and I will get on with all of them. So I will explain all the examples. First I will explain a general difference between two people, right? And that general difference will be the starting point in manifesting anything. So the first kind of person is, let's say I am someone who's wanting to manifest consistent communication. And I am someone who wants to manifest consistent communication from a fear-driven place, which means in my mind, getting that consistent communication, getting that text, getting that call, getting communication from them, getting consistent calls or texts from them is a way to self-validate and is a way to feel loved. That is a way for me to feel okay and to feel fine and to feel that I am valued. Because if they won't call me, I won't feel valued. Either I am that kind of a person whose self-worth is totally attached to them calling or them texting me. So that's one category. They have subcategories, but I will explain them later. Or I am the second kind of person whose self-worth is dependent on themselves, who have a great self-concept and who are coming from a place where they are confident within their own worth. They actually feel like a prize in the situation. They actually feel like they have a lot to offer. And that is the place that they are coming from to manifest this contact. Now, if you are the first kind of person, you are either in a situation where you are in a no contact situation. In that zone, the particular mindset is that, hey, the relationship seems far off right now. I don't even want to focus on that. I want to focus on manifesting contact first because contact feels a little bit more near and contact feels a little bit more easy. But it is very fear driven, which means I need that contact from them in order to feel fine. That contact is like a gift to me. If they consistently call me or text me or we talk consistently, it will feel so great. It will be the best thing that happens to me. If that is you, then probably working on manifesting contact is not the place you need to be in. Working on your self-worth is the place that you need to be in. If that is you, then your first focus should be working on your mindset, working on understanding what you offer, working on your self-concept and getting into that zone, because that is the primary issue here, that the self-concept is low. Because of that, you're driving it from a fear-driven place. So first, if you are in this direction, work on your self-concept and then think about getting into manifesting contact, because what I would recommend is that you can get contact this way but can still be in a very insecure place because it won't work out, because you will still feel insecure. You still haven't worked through these issues, which brings me to the second kind of person who is manifesting contact. And this is someone who is in a hot and cold situation or is already in contact, but the contact is not consistent. If you are someone in this situation and this is still where it is a fear-driven manifestation because my mindset and my self-worth is connected to this person showing up a certain way, then my first advice would be to understand that sometimes we can feel unsafe in regards to having consistent communication because we don't actually know how to handle it. And in that zone, the first thing that we should be doing is we should be working on creating safety around the idea that we can be in consistent communication. And secondly, creating safety around the idea that I don't need to be in consistent communication in order to feel loved. I don't need to have this consistent communication in order to feel fine and in order to feel that I'm worthy of something. So again, comes down to self-concept. Now, let's take the second kind of person. So this is someone who is in a good zone and who is in a feeling good, feeling confident, feeling powerful, has their own self-worth tied in themselves, someone who has worked on themselves and worked on their self-concept and is coming from a good place. How to go to manifest contact if you are someone like that? Now, the first thing that you should be doing is asking yourself and understanding this. I can believe I am worthy of something and still right now not feel it is believable for me to have. Let me explain. I can in my mind believe that I am worthy of a Mercedes, but still not believe that it will come tomorrow. I can be in my mind feeling that I am worthy of a lot of money, but still have difficulty believing that it can come tomorrow. I can believe that I am going to, let's say, Switzerland, but then in my mind I don't believe that it will happen tomorrow. I believe I'm worthy of it. My self-worth is not connected to it. It's just that it's a little bit outside of my belief system right now. Sometimes when we are manifesting a relationship and our self-worth is completely inside ourselves and we are coming from a good space of self-concept, we can still have a belief system that says that, hey, that relationship is a little bit far off right now. For someone like that, it would be the perfect idea to manifest consistent communication, not because you need that consistent communication, but because that consistent communication can become a way for you to get it into your belief system that, okay, I can go from here to that. If you are someone like that, then for you, the best idea would be to go on focusing on techniques in regards to consistent communication. Now, a few questions that you need to ask yourself before you do this. First, are you settling in any way, shape, or form? Are you settling by manifesting a consistent communication? Do you truly want a relationship? But are you just being run and driven from fear that you are going for a consistent communication? Second question you need to ask yourself is that, will the consistent communication solve my problem? Which means my problem is not that we are not in touch. My problem is that we are not in a relationship right now because my belief system doesn't allow it. So might as well first focus on understanding that communication will just be a short-term satisfaction, a short-term boost to my confidence, but will not be the answer to my problems. So first, let's also work on getting the answer to my problems, that is working on my self-worth. After asking yourself all these questions, now you can actually equip yourself with methods on how to get consistent communication. Here, you can use different kind of techniques. So you can use affirmations, you can use visualizing, you can use scripting, whichever way works for you. The purpose of techniques is to get you into the state of someone who already has what they want. And from there, you can actually start to make a small routine out of it, which can be very helpful. I have a personal manifestation routine. I will link it down in the description below too, so you can check that out. Manifesting consistent communication can be easy if your self-worth is not tied to it. It can be slightly difficult if your self-worth is tied to it, because you can get that consistent communication and still not feel good. Because if I am not coming from a good place and I get that consistent communication, now I will be even more triggered because I don't have what I want fully. But now that I'm seeing some movement, I now have more to fear because I never dealt with my insecurities in the first place, which is something that cannot be escaped. Sometimes it's important to look at the longevity of the manifestation rather than receiving it, because receiving it is something that can happen and has happened for a lot of people, and it can happen for you. But the maintaining part is the more important part, because you just don't want the relationship, you want it to stay. You just don't want consistent communication. You want to be able to enjoy it. It should be something that you can feel good with. It should be something that you can have fun with. It should be something that is a mutual exchange where your self-worth is not tied to one text or one call or one communication from them. It should be something within you. It should be something tied down in you, and it should be something that makes you feel that yes, I do deserve it. I just don't have to fight for it anymore. I know that you deserve this. I know that you can get it, and I am rooting for you. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.